Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Mike's DVDs and Blu-rays collection. I'm your host, Mike. Today, guys, just a little video. I'm going to show you some more Euro crime films, also known as Policia. I believe that's right. In the early, probably the whole decade of the 70s, Italy, moved away from the trend of the spaghetti western into more of the crime, police dramas, kind of rogue cops and stuff like that. Highly violent, stuff like that. They were known as the Italian crime movie, the police procedural type movies and stuff like that. Many different examples and names. So this would be volume 2, and I got a few more that I wanted to show off. First off, I want to show a movie, or actually a documentary, which is really good. If you really don't know much about the Euro crime film, this is something I recommend you get. It shows a lot of scenes from the movies. All the great movies of this genre, talks with directors, actors, and everybody involved. It's a really good documentary. I caught it on Netflix, I believe, and I went ahead and got the DVD documentary of it. The movie I'm talking about is Eurocrime, the Italian cop and gangster films that ruled the 70s. It's a really cool documentary. It's about 127 minutes, so it gives you quite a bit. This is the unrated version. This came out in 2014, and it's really cool. Eurocrime. So it's basically a crash course introducing everything that you need to know about the Eurocrime genre. So it's really cool. It's over 2 hours. It's got about 30 minutes of extras even on here and stuff. A lot of good interviews and stuff on there. So even if you're fans of the spaghetti western, it'd be cool to pick it up because it's got a lot of interviews with directors and actors who, kind of crossed over and did both genres and stuff. So it's really cool. Eurocrime. Next up, threw it on the floor. Next up, this is a pretty cool release from Blue Underground. This is probably 10 years old. They did a whole series of a series called Midnight Movies, and they would have double features and triple features and stuff like that. And this is one I picked up. I already had the Big Racket, but I had these other two on here. But yeah, this is a cool triple feature. It's got the Big Racket, the Heroin Busters, and Street Law. Really cool movies. Street Law, really good, action-packed. The Heroin Busters is really good, too. Street Law has Franco Nero. Fabio Testi is in the Heroin Busters and the Big Racket. So, yeah, really good movies. Even though this is a DVD set, it has really good transfers. Looks really good. And I believe Arrow's starting to put out these on Blu-ray and some special editions. I know there's some other ones coming out that I'm going to tell you about here real soon. But anyways, there you go. The Midnight Movies Volume 3 from Blue Underground. 3 Euro crime movies. So yeah, here's that movie I'm talking about. This is another Midnight Movies crime double feature from Blue Underground. This is got Grand Slam and Revolver. Revolver is getting ready to be released by Arrow in a deluxe set with was it the Heroin Busters, I believe. I think the Heroin Busters from that. But anyways, really good movies. Revolver is really cool. Fabio Testi returns. It's got a great performance by Oliver Reed. And the other movie that's a real discovery for me is Grand Slam. This is a kind of a heist movie from the late 60s, early 70s, which is really cool because it's got Janet Leigh, Klaus Kinski, and Edward G. Robinson in it. And it's truly a crime movie that keeps you on edge. And it has an ending that you won't believe. It really gets you. So I'm not going to tell you anything about it. Just check those out. I think Grand Slam is available on Blu-ray in a better version and stuff, but I just thought I'd show these DVD sets off. There you go, Grand Slam and Revolver. And finally, guys, this is a weird, interesting set that I found checking around eBay one day, and I don't know what this is, or if there's any more in the collection. It says it's volume 1. I'm not really sure where this came from or anything about this set, but it's called Thug City Chronicles Volume 1. It's got a bunch of, it says International Thug Collection. So it's got an example of, it's got some Euro crime movies. It even has a spaghetti western movie called Banditos on here. But yeah, it's got movies like, it's got Manhunt, The Boss, Caliber 9, The Godfather's Daughter, Blind Rage, The New Mafia Boss, and a movie called Redneck. Really interesting. A lot of stars. Telly Savalas is in a few of these. Franco Nero's in a few of these. But it was such an interesting little set. I had to get it, and I'm not really sure about this. I don't know if there's a volume 2. I've done some research, but I couldn't find much about it. I'm not even sure who it's released through. It's through Video Asia, so maybe it was some kind of special thing that was put out, and I'm not really sure. Maybe it's very rare. I'm not really sure, but it's kind of cool. The transfers are pretty decent, not bad, and really interesting. So there you go. Thug City Chronicles Volume 1. Very interesting. So I hope you like those, guys. Maybe write those down, do some research. Like I said, Heroin Busters, I believe, and Revolver is coming out in a double pack from Arrow Video on a deluxe Blu-ray double set. It's kind of weird. Sometimes I'll discover something, and then like months later, this big deluxe set comes out on Blu-ray. It's like, oh man, if I would have just waited, I could have got it. So who knows? I may double dip and get that set later on, because those are good movies. So yeah, hope you guys like this episode. Just a few choices. Check out that Euro crime documentary. It's really interesting, especially if you love the genre or even curious about the genre. Check it out. It's really pretty good. And hope you like this episode, guys. Give me a thumbs up if you did, and subscribe to my channel, and check out all the past videos I have. And that's about it, guys. So until next time, I'm Mike. Be safe out there. Watch a good movie, and I'll see you later.